Well, good morning, comrades. Hope everybody's doing good on this fine morning. And I have a very, very, very special knife to show you. But before we get to that, we're going to have some Nescaf 3-in-1. So I hope you guys had a good week this week. The weather's been pretty nice here. Not very cold, but it's been nice. Glad to have you guys back. And we got a really cool knife I'm going to show off this morning to you guys. I kind of like doing these little knife videos. They're kind of fun. Get that stirred up there. That stuff is so good. Alright. Alright, enough of the Nescaf. I have a... Oh, here you guys, you ready? I have a cold steel. Can you believe that? A cold steel. Special Projects spear. And it's called the WarHead. Check this thing out. It's one chunk of steel. It's a high carbon steel. One piece. This thing here, it is awesome. I think it is. Just because it's cold steel. I might just say I'm a little bit of a bias when it comes to cold steel. Check it out right there. Let's see if I can get it on camera. Special Projects Cold Steel USA. Ah, this is when their stuff was made in the USA. So you probably ask yourself, how old is this? Well, it's pretty dang old. It's from 1995. And they have another version of this one that they made in 2007. It's got a black coated blade. This one doesn't have the black coated blade. It's almost like the Ontario knives, the coating it has. But I got some literature on this, and we're going to read about it here in a minute. But yeah, check that out. Wonder what those grooves are for. Well, we're going to get into it in a minute. It's got a double blade. I'm just going to say I'm not the greatest at grinds and stuff, but I'm just going to guess that's I don't know, a hollow grind or a flat grind. Might be a hollow grind. I don't know. But it's a double blade knife. So you're going to be limited on some things that you can do with it. But, yeah. Cold Steel Special Projects. The WarHead. Okay, so let's go ahead and read a little bit about this WarHead. The WarHead is a modern interpretation of what may be the most versatile edged weapon tool ever made. It's made right here in the USA from premium, high carbon steel and carefully heat treated for the utmost strength, toughness, and durability. The WarHead features a sharp, durable utility edge that will stand up to the heaviest cutting and chopping strokes. And it's easy to transform into a host of useful and effective weapons. It's a war club. Just tie, lash, tape, or glue the WarHead perpendicular to any stout shaft and you're in business. It's also a thrower. Imagine a 14-inch long double-edged spear point blade that hits like a ton of bricks, yet is tough enough to withstand thousands of throws. It's a spear. The spear is known as the king of weapons because it can enormously extend the user's reach to dispatch a target with a thrust or a well-placed throw. It's a combat knife as well. At 2 inches wide and 9 inches long, the WarHead's twin edges pierce like a dagger and deliver fearsome chopping and slashing strokes. You can customize your WarHead at home with some leather or hardwood or just a piece of radiator hose. Lynn's favorite. Yeah, this thing is, I like this thing. I mean, of course, you won't be able to baton with this thing here. But it's a double blade. So this would be good in like a hunting environment where you have a lot of animals, jungle, safari, Africa. To me, that's what I think. I mean, that's what it'd be good for. Or even here in America, you know, where they have hunting and stuff, where you can use spears and stuff like that. I'm not sure if they have that. But, yeah, this thing is pretty dang cool. I like it. It's just kind of going to go in my collection probably. Don't know if I'll ever use it. You see the steel there, how it just sparkles? It's pretty cool. So, I can't find anything. It just says it's premium high carbon steel. So, I'm still, you know, kind of an amateur when it comes to steels. I know what good steels are, you know, like the CPM3V, the S35VN, and then there's the CTS HXTP or something. I don't know. Though I know those are premium steels. I know high carbon is. Everything goes by the carbon. I guess the word carbon factor. What's the ratio and stuff? I don't know. Like the Rockwells, I don't know much about that stuff, but I do know it's cold steel, so I like it. So yeah. Anyways, this thing is from 1995. And this is actually not my knife. This is my father's knife. And I was like, I've been wanting to do a video on this. And so that's what we're doing. So here's the information. My printer, the color isn't the greatest on it. Kind of out of some color, so it's kind of a pinkish tint. But there's the WarHead right there. This is from the catalog from Cold Steel. This is from their 1995 catalog. And they also made one called the True Flight Thrower, and I think my father has that one as well, so we'll go over that one too eventually. So here's the other pages. Now I don't have the sheath for it, so I'm going to be looking around and see if my father's got a sheath or not. But this was an optional sheath. It says optional leather sheath for the WarHead is shown here below. And it's just, I hope you can see it. It's not the greatest, but it's hard to see. And then here is, let's go back over here on the other side of it. Here is the different things you can put on the handle. And that is a radiator hose, I believe, or a rubber hose. This here is the paracord. You can wrap paracord on it. Here's leather scales you can put on it right here. And here's hardwood scales too, which I don't really care for. And then down below that, you can see it's a thrower. And there's where it's made into. It's a war club, where you put the spear perpendicular to a pole and lash it. And there it is as a spear. So, pretty dang cool. I like it. But, yeah, and and right here is the lashes for when you make it into a war club. And of course, you know, your spear, however you want to do, just tie it onto a pole. So for the WarHead, the specs on this thing, the blade length is 9 inches. The overall length is 14 inches. The blade thickness is 3/16 of an inch. And it weighs 14.4 ounces. And it's made with U.S. premium high carbon steel. And that's all I can tell you on that. I don't know what kind of high carbon steel. It's just a high carbon steel. And here is, if I forgot to mention, the case that the knife was in. It says number 4-12. So, if any of you know what that might possibly be. But, yeah. So there's the sheath that I have. It's just it's not really a sheath, it's just plastic to keep it in, but. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and make a handle with this. What do you guys think? Should we make a handle? Yeah, let's make a handle. Come on. Let's do it. So I have some multi-camo 550 paracord. So the way it shows in the sheet here, it's hard to see on this one, but we'll go with the true flight thrower. But the holes, the 2 holes in the handle, right there and right there, just make a knot. So we got that hole there is where we're going to start. I think what I want to do, okay, I'll run in just like this. through that hole there. That's a generous sized, definitely a can't even talk. Oh gosh, never mind, I'm just gonna stop. It's a good size hole in there to put that 550 through. So if you had some 750 cord, it seems like it would fit just fine through there. I don't know if you guys are familiar with 750 cord, but it's very strong. Okay, so here we go. We got our knot made. I'll come back and I'll burn the ends, but so we'll just start wrapping it. Get that really tight. Nice and tight on there.
And I know I'm grabbing the blade, but I'm not really putting pressure on the blade. I'm just holding up here, so if you didn't feel safe, you could put something over the blade, because it is a double blade, so. And this paracord, it grips so well on this carbon steel here, this high carbon, premium high carbon steel, as Cold Steel puts it in their 1995 catalog. Keep just pushing the cord together so it stays tight, but it's kind of nice. The stuff grips really well on this. Okay, so we're at the end there where the hole is. And with this one we went from their side through the knot, so we'll go, so the knot's on this side, so we will go through the top here.
So I need to cut that. Okay. Put that right there through the hole. So far, so good. Let's go and flip it around. Push that in good. Pull it tight. Then we're just going to want to make another knot. Flip it around here. So I'm right-handed. Make sure it's tight in there. Okay, so now we're just gonna try to make that knot as best I can. It's not the easiest thing to do here on camera, but try to pull that tight. Pull that through. I'll come down here and do it. There we go. Try to kind of gotta let this a little bit longer. That way I can kind of really pull that tight there. It's not too bad. Yeah, that should work. Okay, cool. So, let's clip the excess off. Do this side too. We'll take our survival lighter with duct tape on there. punch it in. Okay, there's that side. Take this one here. We'll get that so it bubbles up. There we go, perfect. I think I'll do the same with this one too. That way it doesn't try to pull through. So we'll just get the bubble up really good. Perfect. All right. Let that cool for a little bit. And there you have it. There's the paracord handled wrap, Cold Steel Special Projects, WarHead. I like saying that. Feels good in the hand too, with the paracord on there. It almost feels like you're holding a little mini sword, to be honest with you, because you got here for your war club, if you're going to make it into a war club. So it's kind of like a little bit of a guard. But I think this would be a good chopper. Chopping limbs and stuff. You're not going to chop logs with it, but basically I'd use it for, if I was going to ever use it, I'd use it for spear hunting, which I don't really do, and stuff like that, or throwing. It's also a throwing knife, of course, or they say combat, but so there it is, guys. That is the first version of the Cold Steel Special Projects WarHead. Now, like I said, they do have another one of these. They do have another one of these that came out in 2007, but it's a little different, and we'll probably do a video on that one too. I don't think it has two grooves. I think it only has one groove here, where this one has two. And the blade on the 2007 model, it's not the same. It has like the blade on the 2007 model has a black coating, where this is just like that. It's almost like the Ontario knife blades. You know, like my ASEC knife. It's like a powder coating or something. I don't know. Not a powder coating, but you can see it sparkle. But yeah, so all right, I'm gonna stop rambling on here because that's about all I have for this knife. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, you know what? I need to show you guys my stitches. See if I can do it here on camera. Let me raise the tripod up. For all you guys that, well, at least for my faithful subscribers, let's see. Yeah, there's what my stitches look like now. So I get them taken out tomorrow, which is Monday. So yeah, everything's healing up pretty good. My arm's starting to bruise there a little bit, but I think it's just part of the healing. But yeah, it's actually everything's turned out pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I don't think I'm forgetting anything else. All the information I could find on this was basically from Cold Steel's catalog from 1995. And if I find the sheath, we'll do a video on the sheath. But until next time, guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and you can't forget to hit the notification bell, because the notification bell is how you will know when I have a new video up. And if you like my videos, please like, share. You can even dislike. I get a few dislikes here and there, so that's alright. That's what they're there for, right? Alright, guys. Well, God bless you, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.